for the next 9 days, no, 8 days. I can count, I swear. I teach math for a living. For the next 8 days. So today, tomorrow, Friday, and then all 5 days of next week, you have the following tasks. The first thing is, for those of you who need to complete credit recovery type stuff for quarter 1, 2, and 3, the assignments that I put into Delta Math, that's your #1 priority, okay? So if the only way that you have those, like if you have to do them, is if you see them. So if you don't have any sort of credit recovery assignment in Delta Math, that's because you passed all the quarters, so you don't have to worry about that. If you have a quarter 2 credit recovery, you failed quarter 2, you need to work on that. Does that make sense to everybody so far? Okay. The next thing is prerequisite work for next year, which is going to seem a little bit daunting at first, but I need you to understand it's for 8 days, okay? And it's okay if you don't finish the entire thing, and I'll explain that in just one moment. So this is, I don't know why it does this to me, because it hates my life. Not really, but kind of. There we go, okay. So it's a long assignment. I just put it all in one assignment. It's 8 days worth of work. I repeat, it's 8 days worth of work, and you don't have to do the entire thing. I expect you to be working for the full time every day. That's my expectation. Does that make sense so far? Some people will finish all of this in 2 days. And for those people who do that, I have work to start Algebra 2, like where you can just start and get used to that kind of material, okay? But this is that assignment. Again, it looks gigantic, I know, but it's a lot of building up stuff. It's stuff that you haven't done in a really long time, so you need to have that. Here's how I'm gonna grade you. I appreciate everybody getting their computers out, but I just wanna make sure that we are all on the same page. So I want to remind you that Delta Math has help videos. You can show an example, all of that stuff. You're out of practice for this. This is not photo math time. This is not algebra calculator on Google time. This is time to remember how to do this stuff, because you're gonna need to next year. Like, everything's slowly shifting back in such a great positive way, but you're gonna need to remember how to do all of this stuff, which is why I'm reminding you, it's not about getting it done. It's about completing it and learning, okay? So don't think like, oh, I just need to get this thing done, you know, photo math. It's not about that. It's about rebuilding these skills, okay? For those of you on the quarter 1 to 3 assignments, again, you have all of those help videos and everything on Delta Math. I also put on my YouTube channel, which is Osier Geometry, I put a help video up for each of those sections of the quarter credit recovery, if that's helpful at all. I did like 1 or 2 examples of each type of problem. You're going to be graded on a daily basis. And I'm trying to make it pretty easy and straightforward. But again, the goal right now is to relearn these skills. So if you are on task and working and you're making reasonable progress, you're getting 2 points for the day. If you're sometimes on task, you know, I'm making a little bit of progress, I definitely could be making more, but I'm messing around, whatever, you'll get a point for that day. If you have no progress or you're off task, or if you just don't show up to class, like an unexcused absent, not like you have a doctor's appointment or something like that, that's 0, because you didn't do a thing for me that day, okay? If you get to 100% completion, that's fantastic. But my goal is what you do, you understand, and you've rebuilt those skills. So if you rebuild the first 10 skills and that's all you get to, okay, but I want you to be solid in those 10 skills. Are there any questions on what I mean by how I'm grading you each day, or what my expectations are?